Hey guys, today we're going to cover figure replacement because whenever your figure breaks, you got to get a replacement, and this is how it's going to be. Now, your initial thought is going to be to go back to the retailer, but the problem is most of them suck at figure replacement. If they're out of stock, they'd rather just give you your money back, whatever's easier for them. So, like in my case, I had to go through the actual company. This is a NECA replacement figure. With this company, if your figure breaks, all you have to do is friend their customer service on Twitter and send them a direct message. They'll take it from there. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, that package doesn't look big enough for an action figure. Well, that's because they're only replacing the figure. They're not replacing the box, so this is what you get. It's just a simple package. As you can see, nothing fancy here. It's just sealed manila envelope. But what's inside? That is the question. And not a lot of protection up here, but it is sealed, keeps it from the elements, easy to open. And inside, it's got bubble packaging. So it's not like it's just being out there to crush. Are you ready to see what it is? All right. Are you ready? Is this one had to be replaced. When I went back and there was none left, there was just no other option. This had to be replaced. Because I couldn't fix him and I had to have him. It's obviously the 1966 Adam West Batman figure, the 7-inch form. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you have NECA figures in your collection. More specifically, you probably have this one. And you probably have the 7-inch Christopher Reeves one as well, because they were both amazing for their size. Now, obviously, the first thing that I'm going to do is I take him out of the package, I check his joints, because that's where the breakage was. And immediately, I don't really like how loose this one is, but that's not the joint that broke on me. That one, see, that's stiff right there. It actually moved the whole leg. And that's what I want. I like my joints to be stiff so that they can wear a little bit over time. Now, you definitely want to check these because they all shipped during the winter whenever they released it. It was around November, December, Christmas time. And cold weather is really not good for this material. So you really need to heat them up. You see here, you see how loose this is, how it moves around. I'm really not a fan of that. And the knee right here, how that bends. Over time, they start to fall over, and that doesn't help. Definitely check up in here. That's where my Superman broke. They were prone for snapping right in there, so the Batman and the Superman had that issue. That could definitely replace them, but like I said, over time they start to fall over, and like even this replacement one has some loose joints. So, use a hair dryer, heat it up, make it easier to move around because it's going to save you a huge headache in the future. You just kind of got to be gentle with them so you don't break them again. Um, you don't want to abuse the fact that they will replace it with a brand new figure. But, at the same time, you kind of got to think to yourself, man, they should have made them a little bit sturdier. That would be my only complaint with these guys. When I do the reviews of them, you'll see that. Because loose joints, man, it's just hard to pose them. Luckily, these ones aren't going to be grabbing onto anything. And he has the alternative hand. I just worry that the alternative hand, because of how loose this is, won't work well. That's all right. You just got to work the joints on them. The other hand's a little bit stiffer, but still, kind of loose. But the reason that you want to check all this stuff and make sure that that works, make sure this head spins and looks up and down, that the cape's attached and everything like that, is because if they're going to replace it, they're going to do it now. The longer you wait, the more likely it is they're not going to be able to replace it. So, you know, just double check it. And there you saw me open it up. You saw me get it out of the package. This is exactly how it comes. So if you break a figure, retailers, like I said, they're going to want to give you your money back. If you want to go through the actual company, contact them. They'll send it in the mail. Took, I don't know, 4 or 5 days to get it. Had it in hand. And then I filmed this. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
in an insane world, it was the sanest choice.